She lives!
Hi!
Hey! Good to see your
Tarzan.
Good to see your better spirits ever since our times back at the last resort.
Yeah.
Clayton. Clayton's gun was fired. Welcome back, to the channel.
Hello. We're playing a game that
Welcome back.
She never left the channel. Just a lot of
I've
things
just
came
been
up.
away.
Oh,
His pipe.
So, oh hey, some more. So you join us. Oh gosh.
Well, starting things.
So you join
starting
us.
things off.
Yeah. Yeah, you join us about 2/3 of the way through Tarzan Land, Deep Jungle.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
calling it Tarzan Land.
Dude,
So,
I'm gonna come out right off the bat and say this game was like it sort of defined part of my teenage years. I kind of know.
Really?
I kind of know this game. I mean, I don't know it inside and out, but I know the order of events pretty well. My sister and I played the shit out of it.
Well, I guess we could also like just go
Bingo.
further into that. Like, you already mentioned.
oh, actually, real quick, hype. That was it. That was our final Sabor battle, and we killed it. We killed her.
Well, that amounted to
Well,
nothing.
Oh.
Dude,
there it died. I did become a heartless.
Then we ripped out its fang. Because
apparently.
why the hell not?
Sure.
Anyway, back to you, hype.
That's kind of
But yeah.
disturbing.
You can talk over this. This is basically like a cutscene of them getting captured because
Oh boy.
because Clayton apparently has now found new allies.
Of course he did.
But yeah, so back to you, hype.
So I was about to say, just since we were talking about like the last, well, not the last, the first couple of parts, I guess I can ask Allie, like, just going off what you were going off there, do you want to explain, like, is there any other like history with Kingdom Hearts that you'd like to like delve into?
Well, I first saw. I think I first saw footage of it on Disney Channel. You know when they had. Do you remember Disney Surfers when they were talking about upcoming stuff?
Yeah, I
from
remember
the
that.
Disney
I think that.
Company?
I think that was
Yeah.
the first time I saw it too.
It was
That
literally
was-
I
the
want
first,
Disney
first
Surfers.
That was where I first saw that was where I first saw that this game existed or was being developed, and was like, oh shit, we get to. Oh god, I'm having trouble forming words.
Oh,
you're
I
seriously?
haven't done this in a while. I'm
I
sorry.
can't go that way. We have to go the other way around.
So I was like, oh shit, we get to explore all these Disney
Oh.
worlds that I loved as a kid. Fuck yeah, sign me up.
Big black
yeah,
fruit.
that was.
I
Yeah, go
remember
ahead.
who
Oh, good. You can actually
Ooh,
target
ooh.
it this time.
you said go
Was
ahead.
that was that a ditty or was that a?
Oh
yeah, I
sure
think
if
she
you
was.
were
I
talking
think he was
to me.
talking to you.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
I remember when I was a kid, teenager, my best friend at the time had, she discouraged me from playing Kingdom Hearts at all and tried to steer me away from it because she was like, I don't think you should mix Disney with anime.
Oh,
It's a
Bowie.
it's a very
you.
popular game franchise.
Ma'am.
Oh, white mushrooms.
Oh.
All right, I can work on getting the thunder arts from them. Just need to wait for that sun.
God,
There you
I
go.
we already
remember.
got-
I remember doing all the
White
side
mushrooms.
stuff just to get the ultimate weapon.
Yep.
Oh.
And to catch up to speed, we're playing on Final Mix, so they changed the color palettes of most enemies, added a
Oh,
couple
yeah.
other bonus stuff. And
I definitely know what Final Mix looks like.
Yeah.
Did you did you end up getting the nice counterattack? Did you end up getting the 1.5 or 2.5 versions?
I think so. My sister has actually been a bigger fan of the series than me, but oh, sorry.
No, you're
Oh,
fine.
sorry,
You're
I got-
More
Just
Metro
wanted to-
Tumblewee.
So just kind of trailed off there. It's okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I know it's been a
okay.
while.
It has been so long. It's just because, no offense to you guys at all. It's just the choice of games has not really been my thing so far. But
Nothing
yeah,
driving you.
what
Well,
was
we
I
got-
saying?
we got-
Well,
Well,
often has
you're
to-
talking about.
I was about to say, a lot of it has to do with the fact that you also mentioned that like your sleep schedule has been kind of non-existent the past couple
Yeah,
of months.
oh yeah. I've been my sleep schedule has been borked.
I love how he just let everything go just because this little boy said no to him. But that's why he's gonna take something into more.
Not Clayton.
Not Clayton.
Too hot for TV. Too hot for kids, folks.
Yeah.
This is why he's
Whoa.
suddenly going to. Oh jeez, now we're fighting him.
Ah,
Watch out for
And
his gun.
Monkeys. Yeah.
And don't worry, if he shoots you, you'll just take some damage. It's not gonna just actually
Ow.
kill you, because otherwise that would.
He
been
also can
horrible,
heal
but
himself too.
Yeah, he has items, so
I
do
mean,
enough
if
damage him.
To be fair, this doesn't even compare to
Now-
his death scene from the movie.
Now
Oh, of course
comes the real meat of this fight.
Whoa, what the?
Well, where is it?
Where did the wall go?
Well, it's right there. Don't you see it?
No.
Oh crap! It's invisible.
And suddenly Clayton can fly.
Oh.
He can't fly. But we have to deal now with one of the most dangerous Heartless we fought yet, the Stealth Sneak.
Devil
Yeah.
Yeah.
This boss kinda... I definitely remember how much trouble this thing gave me.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's a giant,
yeah.
it's a
because-
giant
Many
chameleon.
game overs.
It's tricky because you can deal a lot of damage to it at first, but eventually Clayton and him are going to separate, and you're gonna now be dealing with a lot of basically you need to be aggressive, and you need to try and kill this thing as quickly as you can, because with very few ways of healing, these two can... Wow, I actually got lucky and cornered them a bit. Otherwise, these two will heavily
Heal
keep
each
the
other?
pressure on you.
Yeah.
Especially
So
when
with
it does
Clayton
that.
shooting Sora, would that equate to child abuse?
Probably.
Yeah.
I think that's why this
I
game
wouldn't-
was this E?
No.
Was this E10
It's called
enough?
murder. Well, let's not call it any other. There is no other name than that.
Thank you.
Well, more like attempted murder, because those shards aren't really doing much.
Not really.
Maybe.
No,
Nah.
it's assisted homicide at this point.
Clayton, you know the rules.
Real quick,
You must,
I'm sorry,
you
but
must-
another thing I want to ask Allie, because this is also something we've been doing for like every world that we visited. What are your thoughts on the Tarzan movie in general?
Wouldn't it be
It's
easier
okay.
to handle the big guy first and
Fair
put him
enough.
out of the fight?
The big one doesn't have a gun.
I don't know if I'm in the minority, but Phil Collins ruined it.
Oh,
Yeah,
kill the
that's-
big
We were
guy
just talking
first.
about how much we liked it. And
I'll
yes,
give
as you
it-
see there, the Stealth Sneak itself is not actually the real boss. Just deal enough damage to Clayton and you win.
Honestly, like, I don't think it's that bad, but I can understand where you're coming from. Like I joked in the last part, it's still not as intrusive as he was in Brother Bear.
Oh god, no. They had one good song in Brother
It-
Bear. That was not Phil
It wants
Collins.
to give you a big hug.
Well, he's
So
dead.
better or worse than the death in the movie?
Worse.
It's appropriate.
It's-
Your mileage may vary.
it was his
silly.
own undoing.
But for
And
beating that boss, we got ourselves one of the best spells in the entire franchise, Cure.
Oh yeah.
Good.
Thank you, Final Fantasy.
So, we also saved the gorillas. I mean that's also noble.
We purged the darkness.
Thank you.
Oh, we just
If
purged the
there's
man.
if there's anything we can do to repay you, please ask.
Never come here again.
Duly noted.
What? What do you mean?
Wait
Oh
a
god, he's manhandling me. Oh shit!
And that's
I was
it.
just joking,
roll,
but he really was just like, get out of here.
roll credits.
Oh. Ow, my bones.
I think
Well,
my
good thing
tail
I'm
just-
good thing I'm used to falling.
guys, I think my my tailbone's crooked.
No.
I thought you were
We
about
have
to say
done our
that you're.
part. The council has spoken.
I thought you were
They
about. I'm sorry. I thought you were about to say like, I think I broke my tail. Oh.
And yeah, apparently these were the nesting grounds. All this time it was just at the top of this cliff. So, yeah, we're actually, as Gui joins us, we're actually almost done with the first circuit of worlds in this game.
Pretty
In
much.
light of everything she just, in light of everything she just said, probably for the best.
Probably.
Yeah,
Although
I
I
mean-
do want. I guess I could just say just to make up for the two that she missed out on. So, yeah, as a reminder, the last two worlds we were based on Alice in Wonderland and Hercules. What are your thoughts on those two movies?
Well, I think Hercules is, it's got its problems, but it's fun. It's fun as a movie. And, of course, Alice in Wonderland is a fucking classic.
Of course.
Oh yeah.
Okay, okay, it's been a while. I'm sorry. I need to get involved too. James, how did was that okay seeing that section of the game finally beat? Like, was there any do you recall if there was anything in particular about it that was like really having you stumped up to this point?
Nah, it's just a matter of fact that, I really wasn't that good at the game. Though, I mean, in recent memory, I've been able to get as far as, say, maybe the third row of worlds we'll be going to soon.
Oh, awesome.
Honestly, I forget how far I actually went through with HD Remix.
It's okay.
But
What the
wait,
heck?
do you hear that, Sora?
Hark, my not monkey ears.
They're echoing all the way here.
Friends there. See friends.
Where, in the waterfalls?
You mean they're
You can
drowning in
find
the
your friends
waterfall?
in your heart. Oh, that's.
Friends in our hearts.
I'm also like,
It's
Jane,
subtle.
how the heck did you... I was like, Jane, how do you even realize that's
Well,
what it
didn't
means?
you,
Anyway,
well, didn't
oh,
Tarzan teach her how to speak ape?
Yeah, he
Uh,
did.
Same heart.
just a bit. Oh,
A little
and
bit.
if you're wondering, what that intrusive white mark is on the ground there, that's a Trinity mark. That's like one of the last ones we ever
Trinity
learned in the game.
detect.
Yeah.
So we're not gonna be
No
back here. We're gonna
friends.
come back here way later.
Also, I'm sort of
Oh,
I'm sort of
makeup,
glad they
you
don't have.
Battle is the great equalizer.
Ooh. Where do you
I
say?
Oh,
feel
the
like
world's key.
I feel like
Go for
Turk was a sort of missed opportunity, but at the same time, I'm glad we didn't get to hear Rosie O'Donnell.
Or at the very least, whoever played her in the TV show.
Oh, this is special.
Yeah, it definitely
well,
wasn't
not like
Rosie
we would've
O'Donnell.
Yeah.
Not like we would have understood them anyway. So, keyhole to the world, located, sealed, signed, delivered, whatever. So,
So
Yeah.
Kerchak knew.
I do like the look of this area.
Yeah.
Just the
It's
last
beautiful.
area mostly.
they do a really nice job.
Yeah.
Oh, another gummy piece.
Ooh.
They do a really nice job with these worlds of making them like feel and look like with a similar tone to how they did in the. What?
I think someone has a new admirer.
Oh.
Oh my.
Hey, did I tell you I'm into ducks?
Oh, that Daisy was killing me. Whoa,
Oh, da 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 da.
that was weird.
It was supposed to be a classic
funny.
cartoony. I don't know. Meanwhile, at the villain council.
Oh, that's right.
I like
Oh
this
yeah,
part.
they exist.
Meanwhile, a villain's anonymous.
I
Yeah.
still love this idea. I love this concept.
You
yeah,
know,
it's like I
Yeah.
think.
The hunter.
I'm just gonna say also, I like this series a lot, but I'm gonna make fun of it. I'm sorry.
Well,
No,
to be fair, we
I
all
think I
are.
opened it. I opened it up with saying I love this game and I hate it at the same time.
Yeah.
So
I
Oh,
love
God,
you,
yeah.
but I hate you.
Have you seen how? Oh, it's the convolution.
So,
Yeah, I know.
yeah. Oh, hey,
Oh, hey.
Just it is a shame. It is a shame that these guys, unfortunately, once you start getting to like the very end of this game, that every other game afterwards, it's like these guys pretty much feel like an afterthought in the grand scheme of things.
I wouldn't say an
No, and it
afterthought. It's
should
just more so a matter of like they're pretty much like they're. It's not like in the first game where they are like teaming up for a air quotes greater evil, but everything after that they're pretty much just left to their own devices.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
They just feel like a quota that has to be met.
Oh.
Oh, Alice!
That's where Alice got kidnapped.
Some of
was-
them actually, some of them actually do contribute a little bit to character development.
Not enough,
was
I think.
taken.
Like at the end of the day, it's still going to come down to like all the other elements that Square just shoved straight into the story.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Also, hold up.
What's wrong?
Alice is a princess.
Apparently.
Apparently in this world
According
she
to
is.
Kingdom Hearts, yes.
Well, I guess
Okay,
it's
must
less
be canon.
it's less princess and more what's inside that counts.
Fair enough. Just let it.
It just,
You
just-
know-
it just
remember,
needs a fancy title to slap it into it.
just
you know,
remember that.
maybe-
Go ahead, James.
Honestly, if this game came out maybe a few years later, I would have fucking laughed and loved it if one of the princesses of Heart turned out to be Emperor Cusco.
I'm just saying, Royce. As far as like as a princess, and it's more about what's in your heart. Just remember that whenever we get around to Little Mermaid and
And
Ariel.
honestly,
Oh,
James,
I'm not going.
I
I'm
wanna-
not touching that one.
honestly, James, I feel like you're being inaccurate considering the role of the Princesses of Light. We all know that if we are going to have an Emperor's New Groove world, the princess they would steal is Kronk.
love
No,
it
it would be
if
Cusco.
that was the
He's
grand
the
mistake
Disney
they made. I would love
princess.
that. Either that or either
Still
that.
can't get along.
Or no, what
Either
if they
that or-
made
either that
what
or-
if they made the mistake that Yzma was a princess of heart and
Well,
they
she
were
would
like,
have
oh
been
shit.
royalty, and then
know what?
Maleficent's like, and then Maleficent is like, holy crap, you're older than me.
Actually, I had the idea of like they do that, and I feel like once Yzma finds out what they're into, she would actually like try to weasel her way into being the leader of them.
Trinity, push.
Push.
Oh, you know what?
Ow.
I just realized something. Something that's actually worth mentioning that we more or less glossed over, and also
Oh,
it is
yeah?
probably one of the biggest, criminals of this game's backtracking. Up until you get a certain power up later on, you kind of have to go the long way when it comes to backtracking from world to world.
Right, so
Yeah.
that's why I'm trying to be. That's why I
Yeah.
have to be careful because, like, literally, when I was at Tarzan Land, I had to go through the entire Gummy stage to go to Olympus Coliseum, and then the entire Gummy stage to go from Olympus Coliseum to Traverse Town. It's
Tedious.
really tedious. That's
Yeah,
why
it's
I've kept me around
stupid.
it. Oh,
Oh, look,
boots
a
and
gift.
shoes.
Free poops.
Postcard.
Or
That's
postcard.
either-
Postcard.
That is neither a boot or a shoe.
And now we gotta keep. Oh, I completely forgot about this. So
Oh!
as we move forward and complete certain things, we'll get keychains that transform the look of the Keyblade and give it new powers. So we're gonna use Trinity Push to get into Leon's secret training ground. But I will also now ask, now that we're getting further into this,
You've also
Sealy.
committed property damage.
shush. So Sealy, now that we are actually seeing more of this game, what do you think of it so far?
I like what I'm seeing so far.
So this is Aerith and Leon / Squall from Final Fantasies.
7 and 8.
7 and 8 respectively. Yeah.
Yep.
We found it, and we locked the keyholes. However, we never found the keyhole to Olympus Coliseum, and we still don't actually know where the hell the keyhole is to Traverse Town.
You're right.
If,
Yeah,
if
we
your
won't know that
Traverse
until
Town
later.
even has one.
Oh,
Okay.
hang on. Oh, there must be one in this town.
Oh yeah,
There's
there
an
is.
Ansom's report. Heartless enter through the keyhole. Yeah, they do something, and the world disappears. Poof. That's what happened to Destiny Islands.
And who knows how many Disney worlds were eaten away.
Dumbo. Bambi.
Dumbo.
Something just occurred to
Pride
me.
Lands.
Oh, what's
We
up?
sealed
What's
the
up?
we sealed the keyhole to Wonderland and Tarzan's world. How come we didn't get a Keyblade from Wonderland?
That's
Um, he- we-
because... that's
You
be-
can get one later, but it's not all of them are plot relevant. A lot of them are actually optional or attached
Yeah.
to other quests.
but there's,
or,
but there's at least
Yes.
one per world.
Yep. Oh, we also found these weird gummy blocks. So what do we do with them?
Well, you don't
Yes,
need them.
give
That's
us
for
your
starters.
Give us your wisdom, Squall.
Oh, now you tell me.
Ask
Squall.
Sid. you should be
Sid.
asking the real engineer.
Fine, let's ask the dummy guy with dumb ship ideas. Oh, and we got this thing. James, what is this thing I just
Oh,
got?
I know what this is.
Shine.
Honestly, I'll let we answer that question for you.
Well,
what
we're
is
Okay,
gonna
wait, what is Earthshine?
we're gonna find out later that that is a summoning item. That the
Oh, yeah.
the fairy godmother, who for some reason is living with Merlin.
It's not a bad
don't
idea.
ask.
We ship it.
She gives you. She will unlock.
They're just sharing.
Their worlds are gone. They're
Okay,
homeless.
now everyone, let Allie continue.
Yeah. So later on, when you get to Merlin's place, you'll see the fairy godmother there, and you take certain items to her, and they become summons. So the Earthshine is Simba's summon. So you'll get to summon
Yay.
various characters from Lost Worlds.
Yep.
Yes.
And,
They're
It is
basically
crazy.
they're basically the spirits of those, residents of those Lost Worlds that stayed behind because their hearts were so strong.
They're
Right.
They're too stubborn to fall to the depths of irrelevancy.
pretty much how it be, unless they're Chicken Little. Then they're just
So-
movie plugs.
Yeah.
Basically, sole survivors of what could. I mean, they could
Yeah,
have
I
had
mean,
much
like-
worse fates.
Honestly, now that I think about it, I know we give KH3 a lot of flack for adding in Frozen, but even as far as the first game, they've never been above, promoting what's current at the time, like with 2
Oh, of
with Chicken
course.
Little and this with Tarzan.
And
Yeah.
I'm sure there's other ones I'm forgetting. I don't think Birth by Sleep counts with Lilo and Stitch.
Well, that doesn't count because we technically had that in 2 already.
That is true.
Yeah,
that is
Stitch
true.
was there.
So anyway,
Look for it.
oh, okay. So while Sid is going to install this Warp G gummy, which will hopefully, the hell?
Boom.
What the hell is that? Earthquake?
The
Oh.
bell at the Gizmo shop.
It must be a very heavy bill.
Oh,
Go check it out if you want, but deliver that book. Okay, so we have some little side quest things to do here, and then he'll be willing to let us, use the Warp G to go to farther and stranger worlds. So we have to head to 3rd District and find a door with. Oh, hang on, mail these postcards.
Mithril
Oh.
shard.
Just
Third.
a lot of stuff we'll be able
Adult
to use
version.
later. So, I still need more. Really? Fine. Equip you.
All in due
So,
time.
There's a little bit of menuing, but it's nothing too
Well,
too not difficult. It's nothing like too crazy to worry about. And oh, geez,
Air soldiers.
Oh, hello.
Get him.
Thankfully,
Get
they
him.
don't know homing
Swat him.
attacks, so.
Homing
Thank
attack.
goodness.
on. But oh yeah, I guess we could talk about another current event to try and carry things forward.
Blue Nocturne.
Did you hear about the recent news with Blue Sky?
Yeah, Disney shut them down. They were part of 20th Century Fox, I think.
And
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like, it really is, and I know me and Gems are talking about it, it's like, I understand that there are a lot of people that grew up with those films, and I feel for them, but at the same time, is it wrong that I don't feel too bad? Because it's not for nothing, it's not like they've had a particularly spotless record in terms of the movies they made.
Also,
Yeah,
real talk. I love. Oh, actually, going back to the game real quick, I love how the HD remix kind of goofed up that whole that icon symmetry, where it should be on the keyhole, but it's literally hovering right above it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, on there. Here we use the fire to move along
Oh,
to
not
find
this platform
the
point.
mystical house. And
Yep.
as far as Blue Sky, I can again, it's not like they're telling all the people you can't work anymore. So at the very least, I can hope that they'll be hired at other companies, be it DreamWorks, Pixar, Illumination, and something else.
Yeah, I'll just give them my quick thoughts on the matter. I'm more concerned about the fact that that it is going to mean plenty of people are going to lose their jobs, and less about the fact that we're not going to get any more Ice Age movies, or they're not going to strut their talents with their own name because of it.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Yeah.
kind of... I think it's also a matter of the fact that... sorry, just real quick. I think it also kind of stings a little bit more because apparently they actually were in the middle of making a new movie by the time that happened.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man, that sucks to have that happen.
By
Yeah.
the way, how about that Raja and the Last Dragon thing?
I'm still looking
We
forward
could
to
talk
that.
about that in the
We'll-
next part.
Yeah, we'll talk more about that in the next part. But I'm
That's
still
what we remember.
You're talking to a ghost.
optimistic.
Bye-bye.
See you later.
Bye.